First, Wipeout 2048. Wipeout has a long history delivering the very best in high-speed combat racing at PlayStation hardware launches. Set 37 years from now at the dawn of the sport, Wipeout 2048 is a graphical showcase demonstrating the processing power of Vita. So to take you through the game in more detail, I welcome to the stage Graham Ankers.
Hi everyone, thanks Michael. I'm Graham Ankers, I'm a game director at Studio Liverpool, and I'm here to take you through Wipeout 2048, which is our exclusive PlayStation Vita Wipeout. So I'm going to start with a high concept really, and what we've changed with this Wipeout. The first thing is we've set it at the dawn of the sport, the clue's in the title. It's 37 years from now. Previous Wipeouts have been hundreds of years out into the future, so this one's sort of, you know, almost like a reboot, right at day one, season 1. So this has given us a new direction. So what does, say, like an East Coast American city look like in 40 years' time, and how do we build it? So we've kind of imagined it to be built in layers. So at the ground level, you have all this brownstone sort of architecture that you recognise at street level, and the higher up you go through the city, you get all these layers built on top like layers of a cake, going all the way from contemporary architecture to the near future to this brave new far future world bolted on top. And that's how we imagine the city to be built. So you can see it there side by side, all built up in layers. And with Wipeout, it gives us some great opportunity for some gameplay. But first, let's take a look at a video showing you how this actually looks and feels. So we can play the video, please. Here you can see sort of some camera pans over the street level. This is taken direct from PlayStation Vita, you know, really pushing and showing the power of the device as well. But also this is architecture that you recognise, that you're familiar with at the base layer of the city. Now we're going to go up some of the ascents. Some of our races are up and over skyscrapers, right to the top, to this brave new world and this brave new vision. And this is a track called Sol. It's a race all the way down a super skyscraper that's under construction. And this is a great track as well. It has no sides or no barriers, so you've really got to watch where you're going. And it just to show off really that whole city, the vision of it all being drawn beneath you, and show really what we can do with the power of a portable device of Vita. So not only is it giving us a brand new look and feel, but also that's given us some great new gameplay opportunities. So being Wipeout, we can take these tracks all the way through the heart of the city and use all the elements as well. So up and over skyscrapers, down the sides of buildings, all the way from ground level up to the heights of the city too. And one thing that we've noticed with the gameplay as well, we've made the tracks wider, and that's given us a lot more combative racing. So the AI is really jostling for position as you're shipping around the whole tracks, fighting, weapons going off with all the particles. Looks absolutely fantastic on the Vita device as well, and really shows the power. So for our Vita game, this is pretty much the biggest Wipeout that we've ever made. It's got 10 exclusive new tracks to PlayStation Vita, set all throughout the hearts of this city in different architectural environments, even through areas like a central park as well. And we've also got 20 exclusive ships to the game. This is working off an XP system, so the more you play, the more XP you get. And you're going to unlock these ships. Some of them are going to be agility based or really maneuverable, all the way up to combat class, which is heavy weapons and takes more damage. And one of the really cool features is crossplay, so linking our platforms together. With the PlayStation Vita version of the game, we're going to allow you to go online into the same lobbies as HD players on the PS3 version of the game as well. So you're going to be able to go into the lobbies, kick off the game, and go straight head-to-head online racing with PlayStation 3 owners, which is awesome. It can be up to 8 players, any number of PS3s versus any number of Vitas, 4v4, 6 versus 2. And if you've got a Vita as well, you'll be able to use all the kind of new control schemes, such as rear touch to accelerate and tilt to steer, and play that against somebody playing on 6-axis on the PS3. So enough slides, and let's get into some gaming as well. This is Stuart Lovegrove. He's our technical director at Studio Liverpool, and he's going to take us through the game. So we're going to start off with a track called Empire Climb, which is a race up and over a skyscraper. You can see it there. The students using a new control scheme that we've put in exclusively for PlayStation Vita, which is using the rear touch to accelerate, so you can feather on and off the throttle. And he's also using the very powerful accelerometers in the device to steer. And this works really well with Wipeout because the ships hover slightly off the floor, so you get to really lean in and pick your corners as you sort of hurtling around the city. You'll also notice the section that he's on now is more of that ground level of the city. Architecture that you're familiar with. He's using the front touch here to fire weapons as well as absorb weapons. And we're now about to go up one side of the skyscraper. He's now set all the way up to the top. And now he's going to move, he's going to hit the top, and you get this brand new, brave new architectural world with the city drawn below you, and then come screaming back down the other side into the heart of the city. Hopefully as well gives you an idea of how much we're pushing on the PlayStation Vita. We're drawing about 250,000 polygons per frame, which is pretty comparable to what we did on the PS3 versions as well. And a shader system with the same level of complexity. So, I'm going to show you another new track which we've done for the UK, first in the UK, which is called Sol. And this is going to be a race down a super skyscraper, so right up into the heights of the city itself. So, ready to go? Okay. So here you should see the sort of details that we can get to, the difference in the type of architecture. We'll start the race if you want to kick off there. Right. So this is a feature using the front camera. And what it does is it takes your picture as you're about to start the race, and in a network game, that sends that picture to other players as well. So, when you cross the line and win the race, you can send your winning gesture to all your other friends in the game. So there we're using a more traditional control scheme with Wipeout, using the physical buttons of the device. And you've got to really concentrate with this track as well, because there's no sides, so you've got to land every jump. And hopefully you'll agree it looks, people will be coming up to us and say it looks better than what we've been doing on the PS3, which is a real compliment. Nice driving there, Stu. So yeah, the shader system as well is pretty comparable to what we do on PlayStation 3. And in nose cam it gives you that real roller coaster sensation as well. So I'm sure that looks nice and smooth on the big screen. You also see those ships there, jostling for position on the wider tracks as well. Doing okay there. There we go, flying there, along the jump. Nice one. Okay, thank you very much, Stu. I hope you'll agree that it looks great, and we've got these very two units that are going to be downstairs in the PlayStation Vita area. Love you to go and get some hands-on time. We think it absolutely rocks on PlayStation Vita. Come and be our friend on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And yes, we've also got our resident Pfizer test pilot from the Liverpool studio who's going to be giving out flyers on the Vita stand as well. So that's it for Wipeout 2048. I'll hand you back over to Michael. Thank you very much.